Hello folks, here's Buster. I've just had to give him a treat because we're still on the whining and the crying and the toy, and he's just knocked the camera. So I had to go out and buy him his own treats, which he has whined for. What are they putting in these dog treats? Right, sorry about the no statement necklace, but I've been into town. I had a brilliant time, went to Manchester and I got a scooter courtesy of the Shop Mobility, and I felt sort of normal again, you know, going around the shops without having to go, oh, I want to sit down, can't go any further. Busty. Sorry about this, but but somebody has decided that they want more of the treats. You're going to have your dinner in a minute. I think he'll only be happy once he's eaten every single one of the treats. Anyway, back to where I was. I went to the Shop Mobility, which is a brilliant scheme. You can go there and they lend you a scooter. Well, you go round. Oh, it's great. Felt normal. Of course, my niece was just curling up laughing at me because everywhere I went it was like, he's knocking the thing again. Plus, to stop it, everywhere I went it was like a little code, you know, for the older people to go, hi! And of course it was the older men. And she was just laughing at me because it was like a badge of honour me on the scooter, you know. And she kept saying, oh, she says, you're doing well with all your boyfriends today. And even when I was going past the charity shop, some little old guy came out. He looked, well, perhaps one stage above a homeless guy. And he's going, oh, you should go in there. He said, the prices they're charging for the clothes. He said, don't go in, love. And I'm thinking, do I look that scruffy? Does I need a change of clothes, you know? Anyway, I had a brilliant time. I actually managed to get into Abercorn, which was a little tricky for anybody who's disabled because I had to leave my scooter outside. Luckily I got the crutches, and you have to go up a step, and then to go to the yarn department you have to go down 3 steps. And I'd gone in to get some trimming ready for the dolls and things. So I must admit that I chickened out and I got my niece to go up the stairs, and she got me some of the very small trimmings, you know, for the dolls. And a bobbin of cream thread, which I needed, yeah. Anyway, I was going down into the yarn department, and I was going down the little steps, sort of struggling a bit with me crutches. And there's a lady stood there, and she went, YouTube? And I went, yes. And she said, oh, she said, that's funny, I've just been looking at you on YouTube. Oh, I felt quite a little celebrity. Recognised in the middle of Manchester. Anyway, I'm sorry to the lady who stopped me. I can't remember your name, but apparently she's an avid crocheter, and she was sort of saying that most of the people that she's found on YouTube are from America. And I said, oh no, there's a few in the UK. So all of you in the UK who've got a YouTube, will you put your link underneath, and then if the lady watches, she knows who to come and see if she wants to. Not that she's got anything against the US crocheters, don't get me wrong, she doesn't. But she would like to see some other UK crocheters, so. Buster! Oh. Don't work with animals, don't work with animals. Here we go, look, they even look like little mini stays, they're called, mini stays. There you are, now shut up, 5 minutes. So I didn't get any yarn while I was in Abercorn, surprise, surprise. But I went into Poundland and I saw these beautiful subtle colours. Lovely and subtle, aren't they? But I'm sure they'll come in very handy for me dolly clothes. I've now got as I tell you, a Barbie doll, so I've got to be making clothes for her. Anyway, oh, they stick everything up in. I went in looking for little squares of material, you know, that you do for the patchworks and things to make the little doll dresses. Quilting is so expensive, isn't it? Just to get over. He's back with the blooming treats again. They wanted like £12, £15, you know, for little bundles. And I'm thinking, no, I'm only making for a dolly. Anyway, on the way out, we saw these massive bundles, and I thought, they're much too big for what I want. But guess how much they were? 80 pence. So I thought, too much, fine, they'll come in for, you know, bag linings or something. And that was the second one I got, which has got green, navy, beige, and brown. I want little scraps. But at 80p a bundle, you can't help but buy the big lot, can you? I tell you, I was shocked at the price of some of the fabric in there. It used to be cheap, didn't it, to make your own clothes? Mind you, I might be getting it wrong because they tend to sell a lot of their things by weight. Don't know why. They have the bolts where they sell them by the metre, and they're priced by the metre. But then they have all these just pieces of material everywhere that's sold by weight. So it looks a bit frightening when you see this material that says it's £21 for a kilo, you know, because you're thinking, blimey, that's a lot of money, you know, to pay for the fabric for a dress or something and then have to make it all up. But when you realise it, of course, probably, you know, it would be a load of fabric, wouldn't it, for a kilo? What's a kilo? £2.5 or something? Dear, no, I'm not very, whatever. Oh, Buster, you're not going to want your tea. Anything to keep him quiet while I'm... You can't eat all the whole packet, you make your tummy poorly. Right. Anyway, as far as my not getting any wool from Abercarn, I've been very naughty today. I've got this idea for, like, you know, starting the winter cowls and the winter shawls and everything. And I've seen quite a few, you know, like stoly things that I really, really love. And they're all done in different threads, different thicknesses, different things, all on the theme. I don't mean like, you know, all different colours, you know. You get sort of a theme. Oh, somebody loves me, somebody wants me. You get a different theme, and you know, you just do different things with bits of lurex in. So I went into Abercarn and they had stuff there that I could have bought, but you're talking like £4, £5 a ball, and I thought, I can't afford to get that to pass it on, you know, to people, because there wasn't that much on each ball. If it was thick and thin, you know, it would probably only do 1 row or 2 rows possibly to go across. So, like, you know, if you're doing like 2 rows, I mean, you've got like loads of, you're talking maybe £25 or £30 for the actual material to make this stole. And as you know, I make very, very little on anything I do sell. So my profit margin would be nothing. And I mean, I know I do it to pass my time to a certain extent, but I do like to make a little bit of profit for me time because I spend hours doing something. I will never be rich and famous, although I did feel a moment of fame when I got recognised in Manchester. But it's just nice to, you know, have a little bit spare. You know, it's only a few pounds, if that. You know, just to put back into, well, to pay for some of the wool I've already bought would be nice. And, you know, to just put back into my stock. I mean, I don't, some people must make a living out of crocheting, but I know that I never will. But having said that, I wouldn't want to be so busy that it would stop to be a pleasure, and would start to be a chore. But I've still got this new web page coming up, which I can't tell you about, but it will be coming soon, and I will tell you all, and I haven't made a thing for it. So if I tell you about it, it won't be featuring me, will it? So this time I sort of pulled my finger out and actually did something for that. Anyway, I think that's about all I've got to tell you. 2 videos in 2 days. Well, 3 videos if you count Buster, and he's still looking at these trees. Never work with animals. Never work with animals. Look, there he is. Look, still, where's he gone? Still glued on. Treats. It's a wonder you're not hearing him whine. I mean, yesterday, as soon as I switched the video off yesterday, he practically tried to climb up on the unit on his own to try and get into Gigi's treats. Well, actually, there's only Gigi's treat. There's only one left now because he's eaten the rest of them. I'll have to try and get a pack from Tesco's when I go out. Anyway, it was lovely to go into Manchester, and I shall definitely be doing it again. Although probably I won't have my niece to, you know, ferry me about and everything like that. I'll have to learn to either get myself a taxi to the Mobility or try to manage to the tram and get off the tram and get to Mobility. But it was great. Although I've got no sense of direction, I'll tell you whatsoever, in the Arndale. If my niece hadn't have been with me, I'd have been round and round and round in a circle trying to find where to take this blooming scooter back. I'm clueless, I really am. I'm clumsy, I'm clueless. And my niece is like looking after me, everyone got, mind you don't trip up, mind you don't fall over. And she said, I said, I'm not that bad. She said, I don't trust you. She said, take my eye off you for a moment and you'll be over. It's nice to be looked after, isn't it? Anyway, I'm going. So bye for now. Have a nice evening, nice day, nice morning, whatever time it is. For me, it's a lovely, it's actually been threatening rain all day, but I'll show you outside, whoops, before I go, and show you that it's actually a nice sunny day. But please don't look at my dirty windows, because they're dirty on the inside and not the out. Housekeeping is not my strong point. Anyway, bye for now.